So I've had this for quite a long time now, and I just wanted to show you guys how great this is on doing its job and all the different functionalities, the extra things you get with it because of the high price tag, the premium material, high durability. I've had this for a long time. To start off with just a click of a button, takes a while to prime, but once it's done, it should be blinking. On the top, this is where you add the coffee. It says you can twist it and lock it in. You can hear a clamp and put it back. It's a little bit of suction cup right here, so it's not going to go anywhere. You can't really push it up too easily. Right here, you can change how coarse or how fine you want the coffee to be. Go this way for the coarse and this way for the fine. We'll go super, super fine and see how that goes. Here you can measure how much you want. You can go low or high. I think this is optimal. It gives a little bit of an indication here, and all you got to do is just push this thing in. So you can tell this is a single cup. You can click again to get a double cup right here. This is how it looks, super fine, barely separating the clumps. It's really nice. What's great about it has a tool here to push the grounds down. It's attached by the main design here, and it's super satisfying to kind of push back up here and feel super premium. What you do is you basically put it in here, you press it down. And if you have too much coffee, it's going to compress it. But as you can see, I don't have too much here, so it's not a whole lot. So what you're going to do is put it here, and you can see there's instructions to insert it. Insert it at this angle, and then you twist it to lock it. You've got to put some force behind it. You put your cup underneath to see, and now you choose whether you want 2 shots or 1 shot. Go for 1 shot for now, and because there was not enough grounds in the holster at all, it really didn't go up any pressure, but you can see how much we got out of 1 shot. It's quite dark because it didn't have too much pressure, but that's a nice clean color. So if you want to increase the pressure, just add more or get it coarser. So I mounted some more and used the tool to kind of push it down to see how much I can get out of it. This time we'll go to 2 shots to see how much there is in terms of difference. As you can see now within the espresso range, and that's brilliant, even though it was on the lower end. Ideally, I want to see it around the middle. That's where you get that perfect golden brown. That was pretty good. That's because we added more coffee grounds in there because it wasn't enough before. So that's how you can increase the pressure. So let's take a look. As you can see, nice golden brown color. Smells amazing. But as you can see, even though it gets kind of dirty, it's kind of a drip tray here, so you can very easily remove it, which I'll show you here. But we'll go into the steaming feature, and you can see here that there's the steam and the option. We'll go to water, and you can see that it will heat up the water, and it takes about 5 seconds, and then it starts dripping hot water, so it's very convenient if you need some hot water fast. Let's take a look at the steam. So as you can see, the steam takes a little bit of time to ramp up. It starts with just a little bit of water squirting out, and then after, the water will kind of purify inside here, and then after a while it takes it to ramp up. But once the steam does get going, you can see there's quite a bit of steam. So this is going to make for more airy espressos that people enjoy, and really like the silicone handle as well. It's really easy on the fingers to move around, a lot of motion here. Next we'll move on to the cleaning. Cleaning is pretty easy. Mostly this is clean, but when it's dirty, all you gotta do is pull this out. Comes out nice and easy. You could take this part out, so you can wash that. And then there's whole second part comes out as well. So this is the coffee grounds separator, and all the water from the coffee grinds will come here to the bottom. You can wash that separately. This is where all the water goes, and as you can see, there's a little thing here that says empty. So once you pull that out, you can see what that looks on the bottom. And lastly, here you have your little tool storage tray here. You could just keep your little knickknacks here. This little unit here is to clean up on the inside here. So if you just want to trim off the edges, that just goes around the circle inside. And here we have these espresso cleaning tablets. So one of the great things is this ledge here, it just attaches to the cleaning tray. So when you pull it out, it just will stay, so you don't have to reach around there, right? So you just pull this out here, and boom, there it is right there with the tray. Lastly, we'll move on to the water tank here. It's a little indicator with the min and the max. And what I love about this is the built-in handle that you lift it up. And then you can just lift it up there, super sturdy. Attaches easily there. Fits in perfectly, snap it back. And there's also a filter here. You have to replace it once in a while. It'll tell you what month to do it. Very clean, very aesthetically pleasing. The materials last a long time. I've had this for a long time, and I don't really see many scratches, but it's in really great shape, and I'm really happy with this. Highly recommended.